So things that are insanely cheaper price in the Philippines. Housing outside of BGC, price per square foot, and the barrier of entry to get into a high rise. You can literally live in some high rises in some areas of Manila or Cebu for $300 range. So also on top of that, you're going to have moving. Like I moved from the Gramercy to Tryon Towers, and there's a service called Lala Move. Lala Move is a service where they're basically, you can get a helper and like a van, and you know, however long it takes or whatever, and they help you come up to your unit, help you with it, bring it up to your new unit, etc., etc. And that will literally costed me 481 pesos to make that happen. So that is like $8 or something. Getting your condo cleaned. So yeah, in 2022 when I went to have my condo cleaned, it was 349 pesos for 90 minutes. For those of you that aren't from here, that's about $6. It has since almost doubled to $6.49 with the app that I use, Good Work PH, which I highly recommend. $6.49 is like, I don't know, 11, 12, 13 bucks, whatever it is, still extremely affordable. So that is number 2 or number 3 or wherever we were with that. So moving, condos per square meter outside of BGC, or per square foot for my American friends. Cleaning. So we have a thing called Lyft, which is our Uber. To take an Uber from Manila Airport to BGC, Makati, wherever you are, is going to run you usually anywhere from like 300 to 400 pesos. That's like $6 to $8 or something, $6 to $7 for what in an Uber in America would probably be in the $80 to $100 range. So that's about 5%. So transportation, services, housing outside of BGC per square foot. The barrier of entry to a high rise in America, you're looking at a couple of grand. Anywhere decent here, you're looking at $350 for like good high rises. Like a dumpy high rise, maybe, you know, $250 or something. So it's quite the contrast in that way. Sometimes food can cost you the same, especially in like a BGC or a Boracay. If you get into street food or, you know, wet markets and stuff, obviously it's much, much cheaper. So those are just a few things that will really surprise you and give you a lot more bang for your buck. In Bohol, I remember taking my girl to a dinner on the beach, literally on the beach, and it was like 800 pesos for both of us. In America, that would be a $200 experience all day. 150, 250 for any decent beach in California. So those are the things that are going to be extremely cheap and shocking as far as the savings that you will get. But let me tell you about a couple things that are going to be more expensive. Right off the top, the thing I'm holding in my hand, an iPhone, is significantly more expensive, 10 to 15%. New vehicles are going to be 10 to 15% more expensive. Televisions, electronics, any imported products. A lot of Americans like to go to S&R because it's about as close as you'll get to like a sort of a knockoff Costco or something, and they even have Kirkland items. But like the almonds that you'd buy at Costco for $11 are about 20 there. Fiji water will be well over double the price. Monster energy drinks, all of those things you can get in S&R, but you will pay a premium for them. So for someone that's never been here or, you know, came here for a week once or a long time ago or something, the advantages are going to be in service, rent in most places, transportation, any type of services. If you want to get a live-in maid, it'll cost you around $100 a month plus room and board, you know, nothing over 200 ever. I know so many girls that do that job of being like a live-in maid, and the highest paid one that I know is getting 10K, and she's been with the people for over 10 years, and that's an absolute rarity. I know girls that do it for 5K all the time. That's about $90. 6 or 7K is probably about the going rate right now. Plus you give them room, board, and contribute into their retirement if you want to do it correctly long term. So that's just some of the shocking prices on the upside for the iPhones and the electronics and the cars, and really just the downside of just, you know, how cheap it really can be to live here for certain things. You know, labor, transportation, rent, and purchase price of condos and houses for the most part. So like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and sana all.